Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey, y'all.
And welcome back from a long break to Jeep Beach News and Views.
Well, Charlene, we had a lot going on
There's
the last
been a lot going on.
little bit, but everything's good now. We've got everybody taken care of. We're back in town, and so
It's been a lot going.
And guess what?
What?
We opened up registration.
We did, and that's what has taken us so long we just had to dig our heels in. We've been revamping a lot of programs, making new partnerships. Really, you know what? I think everybody, and we're not the only ones that have been experiencing the purge, if you will.
No doubt.
Producer Rob, good
Yes.
to be back in studio with you for this.
It's been real good.
podcast.
We've been doing a lot of the off-road toolboxes.
Yes, I hear.
With Jeff and with Bart. And I hope the chairs, everything's all right. No, it's been a few weeks.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, good. I know, right? It's been a hot minute.
Well, and like you said, you come to that time of your life and years and all that where you start purging everything. And I mean, we've done it through our house, through our cars.
I was going to say, I think people are doing it personally, but businesses are also.
One thing we didn't purge,
What?
that liquor that's right in front of you.
No,
That's
we did
exactly
not.
right.
Stayed there. Those
So-
5 bottles are still there.
Yeah,
They're
but there's
still
one
there.
missing.
There is
No, there is not.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
There
Which
is.
the
one?
moonshine.
The
That's in the
moonshine.
refrigerator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That one got purged.
We were purging that for a while, so that's a slow purge.
The jamsicle.
It was.
But again, just to remind everybody, as Rob said, what didn't get purged was the Jeep Beach line of Copper Bottom Jeep Beach Spirits that Copper Bottom distills. That's a mouthful.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Or
really.
not so easy for me to say. But excuse me. All available right online and can
Yep.
be shipped to your house, you guys.
Finally. That's
I
been a
know.
2-year ordeal
It
to get
has
that
been.
going.
That has to, again, we were talking about that. That's all like government related.
Yes, it's all government
Yes.
regulated and
Red
whatnot.
tape.
Yes, so much red tape.
A lot of it.
And anyway, but it's out there. All you have to do is go to copperbottomcraftdistillery.com Copper Bottoms. Oh gosh, I'm going to mess this up.
Well,
Hold,
you know what I
please.
can do? Let me take a look.
I'm
Now we're
gonna
going
look,
down this
too.
rabbit hole. You got your
Copperbottomspirits.com. Now I got it.
copperbottomspirits.com.
Copperbottomspirits.com. You click on there and it says now shipping, order online. It's right on their homepage. You click on buy now. It takes you to the platform that they use to do all the shipping, and you'll see the Copper Bottom Spirits, but right underneath it, you see Jeep Beach. You see Jeep Beach Spirits, and all 6 spirits are there online. And y'all, I have to tell you, our pricing is pretty daggone good on this stuff.
It is pretty good on it.
You know, I mean, a bottle of craft distilled coconut rum for $30. Come on, somebody.
That's right.
We're
Sign
just
me
spirits
up.
in the material world.
Amen. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, he pulled that one.
Pulled out a little
He was waiting on
police
You
that.
right
kept
there.
saying spirits, so I was like, all right.
Hey, can I ask a question? Is that hot in here?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just
You know,
me.
our producer Aurora is doing the
she-
switching on the. She's producing today.
Yeah, you think she could switch that air down?
I think so. If she can hear us, she might have the volume down, which is probably smart.
Okay.
She
No,
hears us real
she
low.
hears
I see her.
us.
She does hear.
Look at
She
that.
does. She's bumping that AC. Thank you.
Throw that down to like
producer Aurora.
72, maybe.
Yes.
That'd be
There
good.
you go.
But Rob,
But
you know,
anyway,
with
so
that,
that's our plug for our Jeep Beach Spirits.
Yes.
But now let's talk about registration.
That's the big one.
How exciting is this? I mean, lots of new stuff. And the biggest one is the all-inclusive VVIP registration that has replaced the booster program. The booster registration got really chaotic for Jeep Beach. That's the nice way of putting it, I think. Was that politically correct?
I think that's that's the most politically correct way we can put it.
Chaotic.
Yeah, for me, I just once Jeep Beach happens, it runs itself.
I
Yeah.
wish that was the case.
Yes. But,
I wish it also coordinated itself.
Yes.
But I mean, we worked on revamping the booster platform because, again, It definitely got chaotic.
It's really difficult to do something like that with a volunteer-based
It is. Organization.
Show. Yeah,
1,000,000%.
Yes.
So now you've kind of condensed it into something really cool, though.
Really cool and a tremendous value. Tremendous value. And it is very different from what we did with the booster program. Can y'all hear me okay? I don't know if I'm talking in the right side.
I think you are, yeah. Everything's good.
I'm talking in the right side of the microphone. Anyway, so with that, the booster program being chaotic, we boosted the boosters is what I like to say.
And, we got some, as normal.
We've got some not happy folks, but we're not even going to talk about them.
But the great part about it is
we've already sold a lot.
We've already sold a lot. And when you look at the value and what you get and the advantage of coming in and out.
Well, let's go over that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Right.
What do you get with the VVIP?
So
not just VIP,
but VVIP.
VIP.
Because we still have a VIP package that people are winning either in raffles or auctions and things like that. We also gift some of those VIPs to
organizations and certain dignitaries.
I was going to say officials, when we have people come from the state, representatives, yada, yada. We still have a VIP program, but not even the VIPs get this package.
Nope.
And what does it include?
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So you go to jeepbeach.com.
Yep.
And this is what I want to encourage everybody. Actually, let me just go back to our homepage real quick.
Anybody who has not been on the website, shout out to our IT team.
Oh my gosh.
They have.
Can you see this if I turn this around, y'all?
I'm not operating the switch.
Yeah.
I can see it from here, but
producer Aurora can see it. Producer Aurora, can you come to the door and tell us if you can see this or if I need to move it? All right, she can see it. All right. So you'll see here all of the Jeep Beach homepage, right? And then am I doing it the right way, Rob? Am I going the right way? Not right way.
Nope. Down is up is down. There you go.
I'm backwards here, you guys, which is the story of my life. Backwards.
Yes.
Backwards. All right. So you'll see the VVIP all-inclusive button, right? All you got to do is click on that button.
It's a big button.
It's a big button.
It's like the whole page.
Yeah.
Yes.
You click on that button and it takes you to the VVIP landing page, which then we understand there is a lot of information on this page. People, we are asking you to read.
Please.
Jeep Beach Nation, please read. I don't know how else to say that. Okay?
Please read.
Before you email, read, because we gave you all kinds of information here. And
some of it's repetitive information, just where
we want you
don't catch it here, you will catch it later.
Exactly. So it is a lot repeated. And you will see one of the first things that it says is purchase is per person, which is a big difference in what the booster program was. And the reason that is because we have to have an accurate head count, as well as our Jeep Beach rated restaurants are not feeding you for free.
Correct.
Or donated in kind. It's nothing is really free, because I have to tell you, even with the Jeep Beach Summer Cruising Tour, that $100,000 worth of food that they donated in 2024,
right,
that cost somebody. It was not free. It cost our restaurants that.
Yes.
And the price of food anymore. I mean, have you been to the grocery store?
Well,
Come on. Are you still buying groceries for your house?
Now remember too, hopefully by Jeep Beach time, it's all well and done, but that strike at the ports is going to really hinder a lot of things.
Everything is being affected by the state of the world right now. So, and you know what? Jeep Beach isn't immune to that. So,
correct.
Per person, not per Jeep. So please make sure, again, you read through all of this. But what do you get? Okay, so the big news and the big expense to Jeep Beach is the Rolex Lounge.
Correct.
Talk about the Rolex Lounge, Kurt.
The Rolex Lounge is, if you've ever been to the Speedway or you're watching a race, the Rolex Lounge is right below the big glass windows where it says World Center of Racing. The great part about that is we use it during, every event.
The grandstand is open.
We're there with some sponsors. The great part about it is with our VVIPs, They get to come in a totally different way than everybody.
Which is point number one.
Point number one, where you do not have to sit in traffic. You can actually park underneath the stadium.
Our Jeepers will have two places to park.
Yes, our Jeepers will. You can park underneath the stadium, or you're able to park on the Turn 4 skid pad.
Which is on the track surface.
On the track. There will also be a shuttle that we will have for anybody who is inside the vendor area and they want to go up. We'll have a spot where they can be picked up. They will be driven underneath and dropped off
right at the elevator.
Right at the elevator to where they can go up. Then when they go upstairs,
dun, dun. And this
AC.
Yeah, and I want to talk about going upstairs. The only way you have access to upstairs is through the QR code that you receive in your email confirmation. Okay, so when you register, we've already had 30 people register for the VVIP all-inclusive experience. When you register, your emailed receipt and order number will have a QR code on it. You can also download a digital version of that QR code. That is the only access point that you have for the Rolex Lounge. In other words, what I'm saying is take a screenshot, put it in your picture file, print that paper off and hang on to it till April. Do whatever, or archive your email, right? Whatever you've got to do to make sure you don't lose your QR code. Once you get to the Rolex Lounge, that QR code will be scanned. It will go dead. So if you try to pass it off to a friend, they're not coming in behind you, because once
Correct.
that QR code is used, it's no longer valid. But that QR code will show that the three of us bought our VVIP experience. We will all get our wristbands, and we will have access from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Friday, April 25th, and Saturday, April 26th. So from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. What is going on up there?
Well, when you get up there, the great part about it is you go in, there's a full bar.
There is a full bar, which you get one complimentary drink.
Complimentary
beer or
wine.
But if you want doing liquor.
But if you want a liquor drink, you can buy one there at the bar. Soft drinks and water you can get all day.
All day, no charge.
There's a continental breakfast in the morning from 9 to 10:30.
I think 10 or 10:30.
10 or
and y'all,
10:30.
this is subject to change on the hours.
Yes.
Okay. But we do know that you are getting continental breakfast.
Yes. And then from 11 to 2, it is a full buffet style lunch. You can go up there and eat all you want.
Sliders,
taco bar,
French fries.
Who
knows what they're going to have? The menu's going to be superb.
And we'll be sending the menu out once we lock that down.
Yep.
The great part about it is you get to go up there, you get to eat, you get to sit in the AC. Then
watch the TVs.
Watch the TVs, which will be showing the obstacle course. Then you can walk outside, sit in the stands, and see what we get to show you on Facebook Live, where we're standing up there and we're looking over the whole event.
And it's quite overwhelming to see from a bird's eye view.
You have the opportunity now to go up there and sit, watch the obstacle course from there, and the AC. And then when you're done,
and look at the magnitude, y'all. It's huge. When you go up, Rob, have you ever had a chance to do that? You're usually on the stage.
Well, actually, the radio station is in that other tower, and it's all the way up. So you get to see its floor to ceiling windows.
It's pretty crazy. So it's unbelievable to see how huge
the track
show is. Just unbelievable. Yeah.
And with our partnership with the Speedway, they're going to have the bottom gates open, so you can walk straight down from the Rolex Lounge, walk down on the track, walk over to the vendor area.
But before you walk over to the vendor area, you'll get a Sharpie to sign your name on the start-finish line.
Oh, wow.
So that's your first perk.
It's unbelievable. And again, you said in the air conditioner, and it's not just air conditioner. There are sofas up there. There are nice.
It's bougie.
It's very bougie.
Yeah.
It is a very fantastic place to go and relax, get out of the sun, get out of the heat, get a cocktail, clean bathroom.
It's what you think Rolex would be.
There you go. Hence the name Rolex Lounge.
Yeah.
And this is brand new to us.
It is.
It's a partnership that we're working out between Levy, the Speedway, and Jeep Beach.
Yep.
To where before we ran out of food, just due to the magnitude of people.
The volume of people.
Guess what? We won't run out of food now.
Exactly.
Because it's all being cooked in-house. And the great part about it is they don't sell I mean, you're not getting bad food.
You're getting
the
very
food
good
is
food.
delicious.
But the one thing that you can get all day long, let's talk about that, because you just had one before we went on this podcast.
The world famous
Bill France Jr.'s hot dogs, y'all. Now,
and
Mr.
chili.
Bill, yes, and Mr. Bill France Jr., he loved him a hot dog. And so his hot dogs will be served. If you want a hot dog for breakfast and you're a VVIP, you can go up there and get a hot dog for breakfast.
Yes, you can.
If you want one for lunch, you can have one for lunch too, but there'll be other menu items from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the lunchtime service. And then after the lunchtime service, there'll be other snacks throughout the day, whether it be
a nacho bar
or whatever it may be.
So basically from 9 in the morning till 4 o'clock, there's food in there the whole time you're there. So if you just want to get up there and eat all day, more power to you.
And if you get tired of walking and you just decide you're going to do half of the vendor show, because again, it's, the track is a 2.5 mile oval, but they're walking a mile and a half easy,
by the time you do everything.
And to shop all of the 200 plus vendors that are in the show, you may want to split it up in 2 days and do half of it one day and then the other half. And when you're done shopping for that day, you can go up, enjoy, have a cocktail, all of the good things. The one thing you cannot do is cocktail and then go drive on that obstacle course.
Correct.
So remember that.
And, and the great part about it, you're up there. Hey, I want to go over to the vendor show. I don't want to move my Jeep. You can leave it part where it is. You can either walk down or you can go back down to the elevator, hop on the tram. Tram will bring you straight to the fan zone, drop you off. You're right there in the middle of everything.
All right, so let's talk about the other perks real quick.
There's a lot of them. Let's get to
There's a lot of them, okay? So that's just Rolex, you guys. Again, all of this is outlined on the webpage, on our website, okay, under the VVIP All-Inclusive, so you can read all about that. Then the other exclusive perks are you get hospitality at our 4 nightly events. Those dates are listed out there. Now, that hospitality is going to look a little bit different. We still have some of our Jeep Beach rated restaurants that will be serving us. It won't be food out, it's not a all-you-can-eat buffet by any means. But
some finger foods, basically.
Yeah. Some
hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Okay.
And because you're only talking about a 4-hour time period during our nightly events. It's not an all-day thing.
It's not dinner.
It's not dinner, you guys. We are not giving you... Hospitality does not mean dinner. Hospitality means, like you said, some little munchies to tide you over. Or you can go to any of the great food trucks that we have at all of our events and support them for your dinner. But you will get some hospitality at those 4 nightly events. Then you get premium parking at those nightly events, as well as inside the Speedway, which we've already. So we'll have that premium parking set aside for you. Then you get, how about this one? 1 free entry into the JB25 Jeep giveaway, which of course is open to adults only.
So you get 1 free ticket.
You get one free entry.
One entry.
One
not free, but just entry. Yeah, it comes with their package.
It's included.
It's included. Again, the all-inclusive. Yep. Could you imagine if one of these VVIPs happened to have their poker chip pulled out and win that Jeep? My God.
So you're also saying that there will be another Jeep giveaway.
There is already another Jeep giveaway in the works.
Be announcing soon.
Yep. So you get 1 free entry into that. Then we're creating an extensive, exclusive raffle for only the VVIPs.
For only the people
in the Rolex.
In the Rolex Lounge.
If you've ever been to the Tiki Party, you see that they give away sets of rims, tires, stuff like that. So we are working with some of our vendors now that only the 400 people who are up there, they get a raffle ticket when they come in.
Well, they get 5.
They get 5 raffle tickets.
Because they're $20 a ticket.
Yep. They get 5 tickets,
so
and they get to come in.
$100 worth of tickets right there.
And they're the only ones who have a chance to win these high-end prizes.
And those prizes you can walk away with.
Yes.
They're actually, it's not a gift certificate, but it's going to be
a prize. Unless it's tires.
Tires, okay.
We don't want you walking away with tires.
It's kind of tough to do that.
Yeah. But there'll be some small stuff that are high-end that you'll be able to walk away with. I'm going to tell you one I'm excited about.
What?
They also get track laps.
They do get their track lap in there.
Included.
So that is, we haven't even gotten to the Jeep perks yet. But they also get 1 ticket to the Jeep Beach 25 Tiki Party, and that's adults only also. So the Tiki Party, unbelievable. I mean, that the coveted Tiki Party ticket, right? Your tiki party ticket is included in this all-inclusive
So guess
package.
what? When you get that, you don't have to worry about standing in line.
Nope.
You get a VVIP entrance that we're working on.
Well, that's TBD. That's to be determined there, but we're working on
yes.
that.
But the great part about
but you at least have your ticket, which
correct.
is very hard to get because it sells out so quickly.
Yes. And so guess what? Those 400 people don't have to worry about it.
Nope. They've already got their ticket to the tiki party. And then each day upstairs, not only do we have all that going on, but we also have, we'll have some nice gifts as thank yous. And then Angie and I are going to be up there on Friday morning and Saturday morning, again, main event up there being the Rolex Lounge, to do a meet and greet that morning, talk about the access and where you can, what additional things. We'll also be sending out an email for you guys to really read through, to understand wholeheartedly what you're getting, because there is a VIP area in the Jeep Beach Village where you guys are set up. They'll be able to, if they're shopping. And
JBR set up.
Yeah. And where you guys are shopping and whatnot, and you don't want to have to go back up to the Rolex, you can go in there and utilize the restroom and whatnot, but you will not have food service in that 500 Club building. Only the restroom, some water,
and snacks,
and some snacks. But your lunchtime food service is all going to be
upstairs
in the Rolex Lounge. But anyway, we'll have special gifts for that.
And
we're
again,
also working.
Food trucks will be in the Jeep Beach Village
of
too.
course. And we've got some amazing food trucks. Kudos to our food truck team.
And I know we're in the pre-processing it, but we may have some other special guests up there also.
We may have some other special guests up there, which is going to be really
to be
cool.
Announced.
As we
soon.
get closer and closer. Which, can you believe, y'all, is only 7 months? All of this is only 7 months away. So the next thing, now you'll see on that page also Jeep only perks, because after all, this is Jeep Beach. And
correct.
The reason we put Jeep only perks is because guess what? Anybody that is a Jeep enthusiast that wants this experience, say we've got some folks that, fly in from across the pond and they don't have their Jeep here, but they really want to take advantage of that, they can still buy this package, take advantage of all of those perks that we just listed out, but they can't drive their rental Kia out on the obstacle course. Right. And I'm not knocking Kia, I'm just saying it's not a Jeep, okay? But they're not able to take their rental car out on the obstacle course or do the track laps. So now let's talk about the Jeep only perks. And you do need to select, and you need to pay attention to the dates of these perks, because these perks are not available on Friday and Saturday of the main event.
Correct.
Some of these perks are earlier in the week, like our track laps. Now, it does include your registration. If you have already registered and you bought either your discounted month of May early bird registration,
right,
or you've gone on and already bought your $100 registration, which is what a regular registration is right now, email info@jeepbeach.com and we will tell you how to navigate transferring that registration to your VVIP pack.
Correct.
Okay. So that's all you've got to do is email info@jeepbeach.com and they will help you with how do you include your current registration in with your all-inclusive registration. Then your track laps. That is on Tuesday only.
Correct.
And it is at 3 p.m.
That's right.
So we have reserved the last track laps of the day for a full hour to our VVIP all-inclusive folks that are in Jeeps. So they get to do their track laps on Thursday, off-road experience on Wednesday and Thursday of Jeep Beach Week.
Correct.
So they get that. If you've got a really cool ride and you want to show it off in the show and shine with everybody else, show and shine on Wednesday
is included.
It's included. What about my trailer parking, Kurt?
Their trailer parking is included.
Okay, what about my top and door storage, Kurt?
It's included.
All right, Kurt, and what about the early access on Thursday to the obstacle course?
It is included.
And this year they get a photo.
Yes, they do.
They're going to get a photo from the big hill, as everybody likes to call it, or if they choose to do the rock garden, we'll get their photo on the rock garden.
And if people look at this and you start adding everything up,
it's over $1,000.
It's over $1,000.
Over $1,000 value.
So even with two people, you're spending $1,000.
But one person
is spending $500.
But what I'm saying is one person's value, total package value, is just over $1,000. And no, Jeep Beach is not making all $500. There are expenses and costs behind all of this, you guys. But we are a fundraising event, so we're hoping to retain
yes.
Some of that registration fee to help us raise money. But again, this is just a very boosted booster.
Yes.
And it is per head this year, not per Jeep. So.
And and the great part about it is it's going to be fun. It's going to be.
Oh my gosh.
The view that people are going to get from there to really realize the magnitude of the event is a view that you will not get at any other event you go to.
I'm trying to talk the Speedway. How cool would this be? And I'm just dropping a hint right now. And in those raffles up top, having a bird's eye view from the rooftop, from the spotter stand.
From the spotter stand, that would be pretty cool.
How cool would that be?
Well, that's pretty cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And
and not hardly anybody gets to go rooftop to the spotter stand and see the whole, because you don't just see the track, you see all of Daytona.
You can see the ocean from up there. But the cool thing about it, and like I said, prizes, we're working on getting tickets to the races.
Yep, all sorts of things.
So this is just what it starts to be.
This is just
it's going to grow.
It's going to grow. And again, the perks that we are working on are just unbelievable. And you guys, we know it's more money, but again, Jeep Beach isn't pocketing this money. I wish we could pocket all of it, because it's not pocketing it. It's fundraising it is what it is to help us serve the charities. But at the end of the day, the experience that you're getting with this package is truly second to none. It is truly a VVIP.
Yes,
I mean, you're going to feel like you are somebody when you're up there. Not that all of Jeep Beach Nation isn't already somebody's, because we think every single one of you are somebody, and we know you are because we love you guys so much. But if you really want that escalated feeling, that's where you want to be. That's
and
all
if you don't want to wait in line and you don't want to sit in line, this is the way to do it.
That's the way to do it, because you're coming in a secret entrance.
If you're hot and want to be cool, this is the way to do it.
It's really going to be pretty spectacular.
It is.
It took a lot of negotiation, which honestly, this is the whole reason it took us so long to get our registration fully open. Is all of the negotiations and the back and forth trying to coordinate and connect all the dots. And once we finally got it there, and we were able to open up on right before October 1st. I think we opened it up on Sunday afternoon. Again, This is open. The VVIP, all-inclusive package and experience, is open to only 400 people. And now, according to the website, we only have 372 left.
There you go.
So we've sold 28 of these VVIP all-inclusive packages so far, and only 400 people get to take advantage of this. So and you get out of the crowds, you get out of the heat, all of the different things.
And you just get a totally different view of the obstacle course and everything.
Right, and then you don't have to go in and decide what you want to add on. We've already got everything is added on except for camping.
There you go.
And that's a whole different world. So camping is your accommodations, not part of the package.
And we'll be giving them,
you'll still be able to camp. So if you've purchased the VVIP all-inclusive and you want to camp, please email us also at info@jeepbeach.com, and we'll help coordinate your camping.
That's right. And we'll be throwing out more stuff here between now and the event with some little teasers here and there, but I'm excited. I can't wait. And
this is going to be fantastic.
We'll have more info next week.
We sure will. We're back in the saddle, y'all. Jeep Beach News and Views with updates coming at you as quickly as we get them.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well, that's it for this edition of Jeep Beach News and Views. We'll have again. Now, you said that next week we'll also have, I think, a special guest as well.
We do, from our partners over at the Clash Endurance, who do the Jingle Jog and the triathlons and all kinds of really cool stuff. Andre's going to be coming in and talking to us. So next week you'll hear from them because we're partnering with them for the Jingle Jog and the toy drive coming up.
Fun stuff with that this year.
Just amazing stuff. We're back in the saddle, folks.
Yep. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.